Man, Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 has become so stale. I wish that there was something new.
Hey, are you tired of old, boring-ass Xenoverse 2? Well, look no further. Brand new Dragon Ball Xenoverse Revamp Edition. The latest and greatest addition to the Xenoverse series is now available.
Oh my god!
Revamped character designs. Dragon Ball Xenoverse Revamp Edition.
Oh my god! Hey mom! Can we get Xenoverse 2 Revamp?
Honey, we already have Xenoverse 2 at home.
What? Alright, what is up? This is SLOplays, and I'm here today for another little tutorial video. This is going to be a quick and easy guide on how to install the Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 Revamp pack. So, we're going to be doing the 3.0 edition. You might be seeing this maybe later on in the future. If the version of it is different in terms of the installation, I will update a video and make a new one completely, but for now this seems to be the latest version. I want to say a big massive shout outs to the Revamp team for providing this for us to download and try out. So first and foremost, you will need mods installed. You will have to have mods installed. You need to play this on the PC, and you need to be playing the legitimate Steam version of the game. Not supporting pirated versions. I'm not doing anything in regards to a pirated version. So if that's why you're here, might as well click off. I have no idea how that works, so apologies, but we're going to be supporting developers and doing, you know, the normal version that you had to pay for. So let's go ahead and go to this. Right here is my guide on how to install any mods and fix any potential issues for the most part for Xenoverse 2 right now, currently in 2020. I'll link the video down below. I also have like a card or whatever, maybe like show up, and it'll also be in the pinned comments as well. So that is how to install just mods in general for Xenoverse 2, because you're going to need that at the base, and then you can actually add on the Revamp pack and the extra add-ons after that. So what you need to do is actually make an account on Dragon Ball Xenoverse mods.com. I'll link that down below as well as everything that you're going to need in terms of links for that. It's just going to be the, / Revamp Xenoverse 2 Project Main. So make an account, log in. As you can see, I am currently logged in with my own account. And then you want to go ahead and click on download. So right when you click on download, it's going to bring up this right here. It's going to be a mega .nz website link or whatever, and you want to go ahead and click download. So go ahead and download the main 3.0.1 edition of it. Then you also want to go ahead and get the Vegito Super Saiyan God. That's if you want, you know, the additional character. This is not included in the pack. This is completely separate. I'll link that down below as well for you guys. And make sure that you guys obviously are running the latest version of the game. Currently, right now, as of this video in August, it is at 1.14.01. So that is the latest version. So go ahead and click download on that again after you made your account and everything. Rinse and repeat, and then go to this link. So right after you click download, it'll open up this link for the Revamp Xenoverse 2 add-on. Go ahead and download that as well. As you can see, I have both of those downloaded down here. So now is the, I guess, fun part. You're going to go ahead and find wherever you downloaded that. I'm not going to show you guys how to install WinRAR. I still get questions sometimes on occasion, people asking about that. It's so easy. You just type in WinRAR on Google if you don't have it. Most people have it by now. Go ahead and just download, install. It's free. It'll say like, oh, there's like a trial version or you have to pay for it. It's free. Okay, it's completely free. It'll just constantly say that. It doesn't mean anything. So what you're going to go ahead and do from there is you want to go ahead and highlight both of those, whatever you want to. You can do them separately. And you're going to right click and you're going to say extract files, extract here, or extract to a separate folder. I usually do extract to whatever folder that, you know, it's titled, which is the Revamp Xenoverse 2 add-on or whatever. So for both the main project and the Vegito God, you're going to get these 2 files after extracting, okay? As you can see, these are 2 folders, and it's going to contain a bunch of files. So the very first one that we want to go ahead and open is the Xenoverse 2 project main. So open that up. I know there are a lot of files here, so don't get too overwhelmed. Don't worry about any of this other stuff. Obviously, installation instructions is very important, and you want to read that. If you do have any issues, read that, okay? But if not, and you're just following exactly what I'm doing in this video, which, like I said, it's very easy, then you'll be good to go. So what you're going to go ahead and go into is the installer folder. All right, this one right here, this is number 1, installer. Double click on that. Then you're going to get this little, you know, application. It's a .exe application file. Now, this is different. It's an LB, which stands for Lazybones, his mod installer that he made. This has nothing to do with Xenoverse 2 installer itself. Like, that's separate. Don't worry about that right now. So what you want to go ahead and do from there is you're going to go to the Revamp 3.0.1 installer. You're going to go ahead and double click on that. And it's going to open up this little box right here. You guys see it? Introduction. This will install Revamp Xenoverse 2 mod. Okay? So all you need to do is you got to find the game directory. Usually it'll automatically find the path of it. But just to let you know, if you want to browse or whatever, it's going to be in your C. It's going to be colon. It's going to be the backslash program files x86 Steam apps common, and then it's going to be in DB Xenoverse 2. Now, if you guys have installed mods before or whatever, that's going to be where this actual is, like, files and everything are going to install. So all you have to do, if you want to, you can browse and you can find it separately. Usually it automatically detects it, but that's exactly what you want to do. That'll install everything after you've already installed mods and everything before. So go ahead and click next. And it says, would you like to install the Revamp intros? Now, this gives you all the cool custom intros. Obviously, you do want that, but if you don't, you can say no. I'm saying yes, because I do want that. And it says, installation, would you like to install the Revamp skills? So this has all the new Revamp skills, which is the new hit animation with his time skip, and a new animation with final Kamehameha, and all that great stuff that were actually from older versions. Click next. Okay, now this one is also a little bit extra if you want to. So which extra pack do you want to install? So I'm going to go ahead and say both. As you can see, it's showing Frieza in his new colors, as well as Gotenks and Super Saiyan 3 Goku. So I would say just go ahead and install those. That gives you everything. It doesn't hurt. But if you don't want to, you can, you know, click next and skip it. But I'm going to go ahead and click the boxes and say yes. So go next. This right here, installation. Would you like to install the portrait? So this gives you guys the custom new revamped looks. I think personally the portraits look better. They actually match the character designs in the game because all the characters got redesigns and everything. So it says disclaimer, please install at least one character X2M mod for portraits to work. So if you don't know what that means, if you haven't done that already, as you can see, I have the Xenoverse 2 mods installer. Again, if you've installed mods before and you already followed the other previous video that I linked, you will know what this is. So I currently have a bunch of mods installed, so don't worry about what I have installed. But all you want to do is just click this little box for install and install normal X2M. You want a character file. So for example, you could just go on xenoversemods.com, search Ultra Instinct Goku or whatever, and just have that at the base, and you'll be good to go from there. So you're good on that. You have a character. Don't worry about that for now, as long as you have a character in there. So you want to say yes on this so that you can install the portraits. So click next, and it says ready to install. The mod will now be installed. If you need to change anything, then press the back button. Otherwise, press next. So if there's something that you change your mind on, go ahead and go back. I'm going to go and click next because I think everything's good. So it's going to take a little bit of time, depending on your computer and everything. Make sure that your computer can support the revamp, and it can support Xenoverse 2 in general. Obviously, the specs and everything that you need for it are going to be you know, on Steam, or you could just search it on Google. It's not a hard thing to do. So it's going to say saving files. Again, all this takes a little bit of time, but I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys, you know, the time process for it. So I might have to speed this up or cut it to the next part. But okay, so after that, it's going to stop there for a pretty long time. It took maybe like a minute or so. don't click out of it. Don't exit out. Don't be impatient. It might take longer for you depending on your PC or whatever, but for me, it took a little bit of time. Just wait. Be patient and give it some time. So it'll say the mod was successfully installed. If you see that little dialog box, you are good to go. So go ahead and click OK on that. All right. Now we are done with the base installer. This installed the intros, the character models, skills, all the great stuff, everything that you need for the revamp to get the new cool screens and all the new, head-up display and everything. That has all been complete. You are good to go on that. So let's go ahead and go back. We can get out of that. We don't have to worry about that folder or anything that has to do with the main project anymore. Now, you want to go to the Revamp Xenoverse 2 add-on for Vegito, Super Saiyan God that you extracted. Like I said, this is separate. You're going to have to install this separately. So you're going to have a bunch of files and everything. You want to read the installation instructions, okay? You do want to read that. Usually, some people have some issues, and this is where a lot of the issues come in place, and this is mainly why I'm making the video to show you guys how to install this. So the very first thing that you want to do is click on number 1. All right, this shows you the order that you're going to install everything. It already shows you 1, 2, 3. Go ahead and double click on installer. You're going to have another one of those EXE applications, Super Saiyan God Vegito installer. Install this first. I cannot stress that enough. You need to have this first before you install anything else. So you're going to get the little dialog box again from the LB mods installer or whatever. Go ahead and click next. So it's going to say select what you want. Yes, you want both. You want the Super Soul and you want the quest files. Must install the quest X2M if you're going to do this. So if you don't want the quest, then that's fine. But I recommend it if you want to get, the maximum value out of this entire pack. So click next. The mod will now be installed. Press next. All right, give it a little bit of time. This one's a little bit quicker just because it's less files. The mod was successfully installed. Click OK. Excellent. You're good to go on that. Go ahead and move back. All right, so now you have number 2 and 3. Number 2 and 3 are X2M files that you will have to install separately. So if you go in there, you're going to see 3 different files in here for the main, character model. So this is Super Saiyan God Vegito. You want to install the main first, and then you want to put in the Xeno and the DBS version after. Okay? I cannot stress that enough. You have to do those after. This is where people run into issues. They're like, why is it not working? Why is he not showing up? Why am I having issues? Because you didn't install the main one first, or you installed all 3 of them at one time. This one has to be separate by itself, and then you can do these 2 right after. I do recommend installing them separately, each on their own, whenever you're doing this, and I'll show you how to actually, add them to the specific slot that you want, or you can have separate slots as well. So you can just double click on this and open it, or you could open up the XV2 INS, which I like to do. So XV2 mods installer. Click on this little box right here. So I'm going to go ahead and go into my downloads and my revamp files. This is just a separate folder I made for myself to make it easier for myself. And then we have the Revamp Xenoverse 2 add-on for Vegito. Double click on that, and then you want to go into the character file, and then you want to install main. So go ahead and install main separately. I'm going to go and open that. So it says, where do you want to install the mod? Just say install to a new slot. Give it a little bit of time. It's going to say the mod successfully installed. You are good to go there. So click OK. Now what you want to do after that is for the Xeno and the DBS version, I just want to do both of them at the same time because that's fine. It's not a big deal. I do recommend that you do it separately if you do have issues, but I'm just going to do both of them at the same time for ease. I'm going to go ahead and click open, and it's going to say in silent mod, no questions will be asked. New mods will be default to new slots. Updates reinstall always will be performed. Blah, blah, blah. Say yes on that. Okay, give it a little bit of time. It's got a couple of files. All mods were installed or updated successfully. Click OK. You're good to go on that. Okay, so now that you got all that done, you're good to go. Go ahead and minimize that. So that's all you need in terms of the character quest. So I'm going to go and open it back up once more. Just for the sake of this to show you. So this right here is the quest folder. Again, you can install this just separately. Make sure that you have this closed if you're going to do this separately or whatever on its own. But for the sake of this, I'll just do it easier for myself. So click on add. I'm going to go back to the quest folder. So click in that quest folder and then go to the Revamp Xenoverse 2 add-on for the quest. Go ahead and open that. So name, blah, blah, blah. It's going to be version 2.5. Go ahead and say yes to that. Give it a little bit of time. Mod successfully installed. So now you have everything. You have everything that you could ever dream of for the Xenoverse 2 Revamp Edition at this current 3.0.1 version. So you are good to go there, and that's all you need. So I'm going to go ahead and open up Steam here. I'm going to close this little box. Alright, so right here, if you have any potential issues, what you can do is you can go to the Xenoverse 2 mods installer and go to the tools, and you can do a clear installation. I'm not going to do it because I have all my other mods installed that I want to keep, but if you have issues, you can do a clear installation on that. So click on clear installation. It's going to take a while. It'll clear everything. I've shown it in my previous videos before. And then once you finish that, go ahead and minimize that box. Right click on Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, your application. Go to properties. And this usually fixes any files and tries to recover files as well. So go to the local files tab, and then you want to go to verify integrity of game files. You have to be online for this part. So make sure you're online whenever you do this. So click on that and you'll be good to go. Then after that, you want to go ahead and sign out, go offline, and then you can open the game back up again. So do not open this version of the game. Obviously, if you guys have used mods before, you don't want to open this up. You want to open it up in the directory. So from there, I'll show you guys exactly what you need for that. So let me go ahead and open up this box right here. So as you can see, I'm in the Steam Apps Common, my directory for DB Xenoverse 2. Go into the bin folder, and then you want to open up the DB XV2 application. So if you want to run it as administrator, whatever it may be, just go and double click on that, and you'll be good to go. Left click, and I'm going to go and open this up, and we'll see if everything worked. Okay, so looks like I am in game right now. Everything's looking pretty good so far. There you go. If you see the orange/red color on some of these boxes or whatever, that means that you did install everything right so far in terms of the basic installation for the revamp. Then you'll get this new screen right here. So go ahead and click start or whatever, connect to the game, give it a little bit of time, blah, 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 blah. Come on. Go ahead and start game. Let's go ahead and open this up, and we'll see everything. Want to make sure that all the characters installed. There we go. I'm going to go and click on my little avatar or whatever. Obviously, like I said, you do want to stay offline on this, but for the sake of this, I'm just online. But stay offline whenever you do use mods. Go ahead and go into a single lobby. Give it a little bit of time to connect, blah, 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 blah. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and open up this box here. As you can see, everything is exactly how it should seem. If you see it in this orange sort of red color, you did everything right there. You want to make sure that you do see that. You don't want to see the blue color that it has, and it has like a new revamp head-up display and all that great stuff. So just for the sake of this, I'm going to go into the photo mode. Let's see if everything installed. Looks good so far. So you have the new orange color for everything and the new revamp head-up display. Looks like all the icons look great. Looking good. Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku. Yep, everything looks great. So let's go ahead and check out Vegito. Did I install Vegito correctly? Looks good to me. All right, Time Patroller Gi. Looks great. Gi number 2. There you go. You have everything. All the skills and everything that you could ever dream of is right here. So let's go and click on that. Fight Trunks. I'm just going to go to a random stage, World Tournament, where you're good to go. There you go. And that, my friends, is how you install the Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 revamp. As easy and as simple as you can get with this. Again, if you run into any issues, uninstall your mods and then verify the game cache integrity. That's going to be your main fix. You shouldn't have that problem if you followed this video properly in order. Do not skip steps at all. You got the new animations. Everything looks great. As you can see, it is ready to go, and you can use Ignition Slash and all that great stuff. So hopefully this video was informative. Hopefully you guys did like it. And if you have any issues, comment down below. I'll try and help you guys as much as I can in the comment section. And there you have it. Please stay safe out there and have fun with the Xenoverse 2 revamp. Big shout outs to them as well. I'll link everything down below for their links, and just have a great day.